Hello fellow trikers and friends, I'm Greg, aka the Mile High Triker. Welcome to my channel. A few months before the C19 turned things upside down, I bought a Rode Wireless Go microphone system to use on my videos. I'll go into how I've got it set up in a future episode, but for those interested in a review, I've posted a link from Air Photography in the description below. This episode is a test to see how well this mic works for me. It also gives me a chance to get my feet wet making videos and figure out what the heck I'm doing. So let's roll and see how it goes. I'm at the Triple Creek Trailhead here in Aurora, Colorado. I'm going to be taking a trip around through here. I'm headed sort of southbound now. And then I'll be headed down to the Aurora Sports Park. Take a loop around there and head home. Over to the left is a junkyard. We are on the eastern edge of the Denver metropolitan area here. The city of Aurora, which is the largest suburb of Denver to the east of Denver. And this is part of the Aurora Trail System, bike and horse and pedestrian trail system. And you can see there's still some wild stuff in the area here. Cottonwood trees. That's what these big trees are here. Anyway, it is early April. I don't even know what day it is. I have to look at my calendar. April 6th or 7th? I don't know. The days tend to run into each other. So you really don't know. I'm indoors all the time. Uh-oh, here we got some horses. Horses and trikes don't mix very well.
Alright, I think if you stop, we might make it past you. Yours is just too much for these guys to...
Yeah. The equines don't know quite how to react to me.
How to react to that.
They're doing pretty good though.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Started moving a little too soon there, I guess. Okay. Well, I don't know how much of that you caught, but that's how horses react when they see trikes. I mean, one day I was watching another triker's YouTube channel, IHOP Poet, and he encountered some horses on his trip along the Erie Canal, and the horses almost freaked out on him, just like these ones did. I guess they're used to seeing people upright on two wheels. Maybe they think it's another horse. But when they see us on three wheels, low down to the ground like this, they don't react very well. And these people apparently, these riders here, apparently are aware of that. So, best thing to do if you're riding your trike and you encounter horses is stop. Don't move and just let them go around you. Because if you move, they will freak out. And if they rear up, you don't want that. Something bad could happen to the rider, and something very bad could happen to you. because they're a lot taller, and you know what horses do when they get, or you know, in defense mode. So, and in this area, there's a stables not far from here, a big stable where they have Arabian horses. Well, you can see there's very few people out here. I've been too busy just babbling on. Over to the right is woods, which were what was originally here. Over to my left is the sports park. Soccer fields and softball fields. And you'll get a better look at that once we get up over, start going over this hill here. Got some of the soccer fields. But the entire place is closed down as far as for any social activities. No soccer or softball. And it's been this way for a couple of weeks now. But the trails are still open. As you can see, I'm on it. And the day was just too beautiful to let go by. Beautiful sunshine. Dog walkers. I guess you can probably hear my right brake disc squeaking. I've got to do some maintenance on it to get that squared away. It's out of alignment a little. A little puppy. A little puppy dog. I imagine you can probably hear my chain rubbing against my chain tubes. We'll see how well. This is my my mic system, and we'll see how well it works. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. Now you can get a little bit of a look out here. The soccer fields are sunken down. I'm not sure how long ago this was built, maybe 7 or 8 years. There used to be a giant prairie dog town here. It was enormous. They wiped out the prairie dogs to build this for people's recreation. And I love wildlife. So I felt a lot of sympathy. Because who knows how long this prairie dog town has been here? Hundreds? Thousands of years? Somewhere in my photograph database, I've got a Google Maps picture of what it looked like before. And you could see how big. It was a prairie dog metropolis. As you can see, it's an incredibly beautiful day. Hardly clouds in the sky. I mean, a few wispy clouds. In Colorado, and at this time of year, we get some of our heaviest snowstorms in the spring, in March and April. Usually, weather this beautiful means we got a storm gonna come, or cold weather is on the way. And I believe that's what the forecast said. We're moving into the far eastern end of the sports park now. And these trees on the right, these are native trees. It's pretty easy to tell. Native trees are bigger. The trees that are planted are the smaller ones. Up to the left. I'm in the far east parking lot. Not really moving at a very high rate of speed, I'm afraid. But it's the way I like to ride. If I had an e-assist, which I plan to get at some future point, assuming I'm still alive to do it. And if the economy recovers, that's another story in itself. The effect this thing's having on the economy all over the world. My acronym for this is C19. I don't call it the coronavirus. How you doing?
Well, how are you?
Pretty good. Beautiful day, huh? So there it is. Thanks so much for watching. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I've got more content coming, so if you enjoyed this episode, please be kind enough to like and subscribe.